3 weeks off because I blew my last evaluation, my 50K evaluation. So we're back. It's October. It's Monday the 6th, and we jumped in with our first trade. I just got an alert on my credit card that they rebilled me yesterday, so I said, well, let's reset that blown account, and today's day went really good actually. We're ending the day with $549 of profit. We had technically two trades, one short, one long, and they both worked out. We took some partials, and we protected our positions pretty well, actually. We weren't in the red pretty much for the most part, not too much at all. So good trading day, easy trading day. We were able to kind of see what was going on in the market, and market carried through. Let's go through some of the trades here. And as you can see, I got everything that I'm trading with on the chart. So you got your 4-hour here on the top left, on the bottom left, you got your 1-hour chart, 15-minute chart, and here I isolate between the 30-second, between the 1-minute, and the 5-minute. But most of the trades I took today were on the 1-minute time frame. So let's take a look exactly what we were looking at. So market open here. I wasn't even honestly looking at this because I was still in bed. But as this was approaching, I noticed again my credit card billed for this reset. So I jumped on the charts, and I was liking the short. I was liking the short, and I expected a lot of downside, even way more downside than this, honestly, based on the longer time frames. But I took a stab at it. I went 3 contracts short right over here after this nice bearish close, and I wrote down the price action, took a partial right as it was approaching these lows, and once it broke those lows, was breaking these lows right over here, I took another partial. I probably could have taken my third and final partial past these lows, but I was again expecting a much lower move, which never happened. Nice wick, nice support here, and as we started channeling through here and breaking structure right over here, we broke the structure. I had 1 contract left, but I flipped that contract to the long position. To be honest, I was expecting 3 contracts to flip, but only 1 flipped, which was fine because I let it kind of pull back. And once we got back to this retest of this mitigation block, I averaged in 4 more contracts somewhere around here as it was dipping down. We had our stop loss pretty much right over here. Now I can actually probably show you where my stop loss was. A long position, so let's say we were probably averaging somewhere here. I had my stop loss right here, and my target was way up for the day. I think my final target was like, yeah, my final target was probably right over here. And let me explain the trade here. So again, first trade was good. We built a cushion like $150. Second trade, I went a little bit more aggressive because it was kind of really showing me good signs that it's going to reverse. So now I'm 5 contracts in, and as that price is going up into the cloud, I took a partial, right? I like taking partials just to lock in some money. Then you have an easier time respecting your stops because you took a little bit of a partial at the top. Pulled back, just trying to retest this cloud. I took another partial. Kind of waited. This was a little scary because I thought this was going to start reversing and heading back down, but never did. So just staying patient, watching the price action. I had my stop pretty much at this point at break even. So at this point, you can say my risk was off the table. And I let it run. And as it was breaking up and gaining momentum to the upside, I took another partial. So that was 3 out of the 5 contracts sold. Took another partial as we were getting close to breaking this high here. And then finally, I didn't want to really wait too much longer till my highest target. So on that one spike candle here, I decided to exit. And that worked out actually perfectly because I got out right here. And after that, it only saw lows. So if I didn't get out here at the high, it would have probably stopped me off probably right here. Probably, $20, $30 difference with 1 contract, and now it looks like it's turning around. So overall, great trading day. Great day to get you some positivity going back after 3-4 weeks of not trading. It builds a nice little cushion in the account right here, $548 in profit. And as you can see, I'm on my way to that 3K. Now, the problem is that every day from here is going to get a little crazier. So hopefully I can manage to stay composed, respect the stops, and do good trades. That's all we want to do. We want to get an evaluation the right way, not with YOLOing the account. So let's hope this week goes good. I know I was doing weekly recaps, but I figured I might as well even do daily recaps because that way you guys can actually see my entries, my exits on the charts, and maybe that might help some of you guys out as far as like what is Bully Trades thinking about when he's entering trades, when he's exiting trades. So there you guys have it. That's the daily recap for October 6th, 2005. $548 in profit. We stayed with 3 contracts and 5 contracts. We respected not going crazy and averaging down too many contracts because honestly, that's how I blow these accounts. I start averaging in a lot of size, and then I'm 10, 15, 20 contracts in, and you know, a small move will wipe you out, especially with these funded futures where your maximum loss is $2,000 for the day. So actually, speaking of respecting your settings, let's set a personal maximum trades per day. I'm fine with that. Maximum daily loss, I'm okay with whatever. I wonder if I can lock out and set how many contracts I can trade. See, it doesn't maximum trades. It just gives me maximum trades, but it doesn't let me select the maximum of contracts I can use, which kind of sucks. I wish they did have an option here for selecting contract size because yeah, I'm gonna try 5 to 10 contracts max, and maybe 10 contracts only if I'm trading the Asia session since it moves slower. But I'm gonna try to respect 5 contracts max and then just deal with the risk. And if I gotta take a $300-$400 loss, I'm just gonna take it and go with it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the remainder of the week as I'll upload you guys and give you a weekly update as well.